Cool. Joey, Jake, Joey. This is Harmless Habits song, Fighting Sound. And this song went through a lot of work to get it to where it's at. You want to explain how we went through it?
Well, we kind of picked apart the structure when we brought it into you, right? We kind of rearranged it a little bit, and we wanted to make it sound as big as possible. You know, everybody says they want their songs to sound as big as possible, but, you know, there were a few things that I feel like we did in order to, you know, really give it that, you know, the song's called Fighting Sound, and, you know, we wanted to give it that primal, kind of guttural, animalistic kind of feel. I feel like in this particular section of the song that we're going to be highlighting, we did that. We accomplished that with the drums.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I was screaming at you. I don't know if you remember. Like, I was making you do push-ups, and I was yelling at you, and I was, yeah.
Oh yeah,
it was like
absolutely
boot camp.
And
yeah.
one of the things that is essential when you're in the studio is, like, for me personally, like, I get energy when performing live from a crowd, right?
Yeah.
And so when I'm in the studio, I have trouble getting to that place mentally to kind of give the best performance, right? And so you were screaming at me.
Yeah.
In between takes, we were doing push-ups. We were doing, you know...
yeah, we were getting weird.
All these things to get us hyped up, you know, and to not only get the best take, but, you know, to get that emotion, the raw emotion that in a room, you know.
I think it was cool. I think like you said, the drop chorus earlier. I think the drop chorus is really cool. I'll play that. Fun side note, you know those drums are real? There's no samples there.
None?
None. That's literally all, yeah, no samples.
That's crazy.
All my track, like, we went through so many revisions, like, we got this whole, like, Not Texas. Ren didn't like that, so I called it Not Texas. Let me see if I can find him. So here's, like, this effect drum thing. So those are his real drums that I messed with, and I think these are condensed down. I think this is it. Yeah, that's his real drum set. Just at Vaughn in the room, compressed to Living Hell and back.
Yeah.
Just like that's how good Ren is. Like, we were able to just use his real drums.
He's an animal.
He's a monster. But yeah, I remember we went through a bunch of different versions of that. But I just thought it was really cool that we used the real drums and didn't sample for that part. And the thunder, it shakes all you have that you love in your own. So when the lightning strikes the skyline and the rain falls down like an animal.
And what was that effect? That effect that you used too, that little whistle, was that a bomb dropping?
It was like a firework with a bunch of other stuff that I put. Yeah, check this out. I'll solo that.
When you first sent me this mix, so first of all, like, you know how, so my dad always told me, and he's a musician as well, but he always told me, don't give him the store, right? In like your first chorus, meaning, or first or second chorus, whatever. So one of the writing techniques that I've always kind of leaned into is giving this big, dramatic reveal kind of in the final chorus, and I feel like that's kind of what we did melodically.
No, it's awesome.
And the rain, you know, and that was cool in and of itself, but when you sent me this mix and I heard that effect, right, it just kind of added this element of, like, drama.
Yeah. Well, I feel like all your stuff is very theatrical, and it's like, how do I emphasize, like, how do I make the good stuff better, you know? And I feel like every song, we had a conversation once, like, how every song is kind of like a movie. Yeah. And this is like the climax of the movie, you know? This is where the story, you know, comes to a head. I just thought it was really cool. And dude, your vocal, man, like, we were screaming at you. Let me do what every vocalist hates and solo your vocal.
So when the lightning strikes the skyline and the rain falls down.
That, like, falls down, dude. It's pretty hard tuned to try to make it poppy, but, like, dude, you killed it, like.
So when the lightning strikes the skyline and the rain falls down.
You just hear like your guttural, just like you're just like dying.
Oh yeah.
It was awesome. I think it sounds amazing. And all your screams were really good. I think like that's the key part of the song. Like that's what you're waiting for that part, and I feel like that just kind of helped it. That's awesome. I think that's my favorite part of the song, definitely.
Oh, absolutely, without
chorus.
a doubt.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's all about like you guys brought it in a certain condition, and it's all about taking it to the next level and really working together and figuring out how do we make the song the best version possible. So, I think we did it.
Absolutely, and we talk about moments in performances all the time, like live performances, but that drop chorus there is the moment in this song, right? That makes you want to keep going back to listen to it.
Yeah, there's so much ear candy too that we did like leading up to it, like telling the story. I remember this thing is so cool.
Doesn't it seem like a storm is beginning to start?
Remember how we had to fight
Nick over that? I hate him.
It's like, no, that's stupid, and you were like, well, you're wrong.
Yeah,
and it stays.
Oh, Nick, if you're watching this, I hate you. No, Nick's really cool. I'll never admit that, but Nick is really cool.
You just admitted it to the camera.
Nope. Deleting that file. Yeah, there's just so much cool little ear candy, and like the only hard part about it was Nick.
I was pretty hard during this.
I think we all were. But yeah, that dude, I thought the guitar sounded great. We have a crazy guitar chain. Coop recorded all these DI guitars, and Coop killed it.
So crunchy.
Just nasty. And then the lead, Max's lead, I have a Digitech whammy pedal, and I used it, and we put chorus on that lead. That's pretty cool. I mean, there's just so much ear candy. I mean, I could spend hours just going through, like, Coop made that. Or no, I think I made that one. Coop made a chop one. Do you remember that? There's so much stuff. Yeah, this right here, Coop Chop. This is really cool. Cooper went through and took your vocals and chopped all these up. I think that was the hardest part about this mix is we had so many elements and so many layers and trying to fit everything in its place. I mean, for crying out loud, we have like, what is that? 26 through 34 just bass tracks.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, we went crazy. We really threw the kitchen sink at it. So, but I think it turned out really well. I think I added this part, this Bring Me the Horizon track.
Yes.
Yeah. We need to make a song out of that, honestly. Like,
wow, I didn't even...
Yeah, that, and then this was in there too. There's so much stuff. I know, like, we went crazy with it. That, like, with the drums is a song in itself. I remember when we did that and we're like, oh, we about to rewrite this whole entire thing.
Dude, that right there could be like a transition track into this song.
It's so sick, yeah. I mean, yeah, you could start the set. Like, you could you could literally do that and riff on that. What's up, guys? So, but yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm super thankful that you guys... let me help you out with this song, and I love it.
Oh, dude, I'm thankful that you brought it to life.
Thanks, man.
Like, this was beyond anything we ever could have expected.
Thanks, man. Got this Will Smith track. It's just a slap delay.
What does that even mean, Will Smith track?
It's a slap delay. So like it's because he slapped Chris Rock.
Oh my God, no way! You actually use the sound of
no. It's just a delay. But, I'd call it Will Smith. Yeah.
I love you.
That went right over your head. And we're back. And scene. So, but yeah, that's the Harmless song. rough breakdown. I love you.
I love you.
Thank you. So, peace.